Assalamu alaikum students. Yesterday we have discussed unit number 7 water, page number 65 to 68. I explained in detail all the points. Now we will continue the lesson from page number 69, and the topic is water pollution. The presence of unwanted substances make water unclean or polluted. It is the action of the environmental contamination with man-made waste into the land, water and air. They may be harmful to the plants and animals, living and non-living things. So this is very harmful, and water pollution is a very big problem nowadays, and it is causing various diseases like typhoid, cholera, intestinal diseases, etc., hepatitis. What are the causes of this water pollution? Now we'll discuss the different causes of the water pollution. Number 1, unclean sewage. One of the main cause of the water pollution is unclean sewage, and you can see the diagram on page number 69 of your book, unclean sewage. Unclean sewage causes dangerous diseases. I told you that typhoid, cholera and hepatitis, so on. The next important cause is fertilizers. You can see in the picture, excess use of fertilizers. It is another cause of the water pollution. This excess use of the fertilizers is very dangerous because the fertilizers may mix in the clean water, and this clean water may mix in the streams and rivers and canals, and this is very dangerous for our health. Now pesticides, third point is pesticides, and the pesticide you can see in the diagram. Pesticides are harmful to human health. Excess use of these pesticides and these medicines which are used for the protection of the plants may mix into the plants and eatable things, vegetables and fruits, and this can cause various diseases, and this can pollute the water actually. Now next cause is toxic water from factories. Number 4. This toxic water is another reason to make the water unclean. The factory's toxic water may mix in the clean water and make all the water dirty and poisonous. Next, number 5, cause is litter. It is an important cause because this direct effect to the all kinds of the life. You can see in the diagram, people throw the rubbish, waste paper, cans, plastic thrown by human beings into the open drains on the beach can affect birds, fish and human beings directly. Now next topic on page number 70, how to keep water clean. This is the next topic on page number 70 on your book, how to keep water clean. It is our responsibility to keep the water clean, and we can keep the water clean for so many ways. First of all, proper treatment of sewage should be made possible by installing sewage treatment plants. At the sewage treatment plants, sewage is treated to remove the harmful substances. Number 2, heavy fine should be imposed on factories that dump poisonous waste into open drain or open sea. Number 3, to make assured by factories to pre-treat their liquid waste before discharging it into the public sewages. And we should make the water clean, and we do our all possible efforts to make the water clean. It is our responsibility. Now next topic on page number 70 is main water resources. What are the water resources? From where we can get water? And following are the main water resources. Number 1, oceans. Number 2, river and streams. Number 3, surface water. Number 4, swamps. Number 5, marshes. Number 6, lakes. Number 7, the earth ice. And number 8, underground water. the 8 resources, major resources of the water are there, and there are the diagrams on your book. You can I can explain with the help of the diagrams. As you can see in this image, these oceans are connected, forming one large ocean. Water from one ocean is free to move into another ocean. Whales, fish, and other life forms from one ocean are free to travel to another. And these oceans make a big area of our earth. You can see with the help of the diagram. Next, surface water. This is the surface water. This is another important resource of water. Water found on the surface of continents and islands are referred to as surface water. Number 3 important source, streams and rivers. You can see in the picture. Streams move water and minerals towards oceans. The streams and rivers actually move towards the oceans. And now swamps. You can see in the picture. This is the picture of the swamp. This is different from the canals, rivers, and stream. Swamps is similar to the lake, just similar to the lake. But what is the difference? It is much shallower. This is much deep and shallower. This is a picture of the swamp. Have you ever saw a swamp? If you didn't saw a swamp, you can see in this picture like a lake, but much shallower, and there are so many trees in the swamp. Next is marshes. Marshes are similar to the swamps, but instead of these trees, they are dominated by grasses and reeds. This is the difference actually in the swamps and marshes. In the marshes, there you cannot see the trees, but instead of trees, you can see the grasses, greenery, and reeds. Next, lakes. This is an important water resource. Lakes. Actually, lakes are very beautiful, like this picture. Have you ever saw a lake, Jheel Saiful Muluk or etc.? Yes, many of you have saw many lakes. Lakes contain about 90% of all the surface water found on earth. A large amount of water we can get from the lakes, and this is a picture of the lakes. Now come on page number 72 on your book. Another important water resource, the earth ice. You can see in this picture, beautiful picture on your book, page number 72. Earth ice. The earth ice is found around both the north and south poles and is always fresh. This is the fresh water resource. This is because regardless of weather is formed by freezing rain or sea water, the salt is not taken into the ice crystals as they form. So this is a very important water resource, earth ice. You can see glaciers. These are also called glaciers. Some of you or many of you have ever seen glaciers in the northern areas or in the mountain areas. You can see the glaciers. Next is underground water. You can see in the picture on page number 72, underground water. A bulk of water is also stored in the surface of the earth. Underground water we can get from the wells. Underground water, there are hand pumps also, hand pumps and wells. And you know, under our earth there is a large amount of water, large amount of fresh water, and which is drinkable also. So this is also a very important water resource, underground water. So boys, today we have discussed and I have explained today some pages on your book, page number 69 to page number 72. Now we will see and we can solve the MCQs with the help of these lessons. On page number 75 on your book, there are MCQs. Yes, page number 75 on your book. Number 1. Water is dash. Options are element, mixture, compound, all of these. And the correct option is number C, compound. Number 2. Water is found in physical states. Options are 1, 2, 3, 4. And the correct option is C, 3. Number 3. Boiling point of water is 0 degree Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius, 125 degrees Celsius, and the correct option is C, 100 degrees Celsius. Now number 4, the percentage of water in tomato is, options are 98%, 88%, 95%, 86%, and the correct option is A, 98%. The percentage of water in tomato is 98%. Number 5, the surface of the earth is covered with water. Options are A, 1/3, B, 1/4, C, 3/4, and D, half. And the correct option is C, 3/4. The surface of the earth is covered with water, 3/4.